Xin chào quý vị khán giả đang theo dõi chương trình Cà phê 8. Thưa quý vị, ngày hôm nay thì chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau khám phá một câu chuyện điện ảnh rất đặc biệt, bộ phim Love in Vietnam, tạm dịch là Chuyện Tình Việt Nam. Bộ phim này vừa có buổi công chiếu đặc biệt tại Liên hoan phim châu Á Đà Nẵng. Đây không chỉ là một tác phẩm điện ảnh mà còn là nhịp cầu văn hóa giữa Việt Nam và Ấn Độ. Cùng đồng hành với Minh Tâm ngày hôm nay là ba người đã góp phần tạo nên bộ phim đặc biệt này. Xin được giới thiệu ông Captain Rahul Bali, chính là nhà sản xuất của bộ phim. Tiếp theo sẽ được giới thiệu đạo diễn, đó chính là ông Rahas Kasmi. Và diễn viên chính của bộ phim ngày hôm nay chính là anh Santanu Maheswari. And first of all, thanks all of you to join the talk show today of TV show Cà phê 8.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for having us.
And the first questions I bring to you is Mr. Bali. Yes, what made you decide to choose Vietnam as a setting for this movie?
See, Vietnam has always been a very mystic land for all of Indians. And before this movie, until a very long time, Vietnam was generally known for the Vietnam War. So that was one reason it was very intriguing to go to the land of Vietnam. But when I came here, I also successfully did 3 Namaste Vietnam festivals here, which was basically a confluence of cultures. And during one of the Namaste Vietnam festivals, where my friend, my brother, Rahat Kazmi, is an internationally acclaimed filmmaker. So I had brought him here as a guest. And it was during that festival that Rahat had this idea that this is such a beautiful country, lovely people. Why don't we actually think of making a film here? And that is how it all started. And then everything kept on, adding on. And then we had Shantanu Maheshwari coming in. And so the whole concept was that after so many years of war in Vietnam, let's give love a chance.
So in Vietnamese cultures, many believe that love is predestined by karmatized from past lives. So do you resonate with this belief? And how did it influence the storyline and emotional depth on the film?
Yeah, actually somewhere we in India also believe, and I think love is a universal feeling, universal connection. So everybody in the world, be it relating to any religion, we all believe in love, right? It's a feeling. So yes, we in India believe that everything we do has some connection with our past life or maybe with our karma. So in that way, yes, we believe, and we also believe that the love stories are made in heaven, and the lovers meet on earth, but it is predestined in heaven. So yes, that way, because sometimes it happens that you fall in love with a girl next to your street, or next door girl to your house, and sometimes you find that particular person in another country, another part of the world. So maybe there is some kind of spiritual connection for sure, because otherwise we have so many people around, but why we fall for one particular person? Sometimes just a stranger, and that first sight, first time you see that person and you feel something, and then you want to meet that person again, and gradually you fall in love, people get married. So yes, it has a lot of connection to somewhere, in your parallel world, or maybe the previous world.
Yes, that's our belief.
Absolutely.
And so when telling a cross-border, a cross-cultural love story, what message do you wish to convey about faded love?
Also, I feel like love has no boundaries.
Yes.
So there is no boundaries when you fall in love, when you truly fall in love.
Yeah.
You will go places, because love will take you to places and make sure that you pursue that, and if it's true love, and because you spoke about spirituality, so if it's a true connection, it will make you go places and you will have no control over it, but to pursue that.
Yeah. During the time you making this film, does have any difficulty about the language with the actress because she's Vietnamese?
Yeah. So she understands English. Khangan understands English.
Yeah.
But yes, so she used to be at times a translator for us to communicate things to technical crew. But in terms of communicating with her, as I said, there were a lot of scenes where I have explained things to her in Hindi. Just seeing my expression, Sir's expression, she understood. She understand the feeling and the emotion what is required. And at times she used to say things in Vietnamese and Sir used to pick up that, oh, she's trying to say that, okay, so she's not happy with this part of it, so we'll try to tweak things. Yes, there is a barrier, but sometimes when you are so deeply involved in the script and you all are trying to do best for the movie and best for the film, you tend to break those barriers, and obviously you have translators here and there and we all use Google Translator. So we all use that, but sometimes when you're so deeply involved in something, so passionately involved in something, things just fall in place. Yeah.
Do you see love in Vietnam as a historic milestone for India-Vietnam relations? Considering this is the first film a Bollywood filmmaker is producing a project in Vietnam.
Absolutely. I will go to the extent of saying that I feel absolutely honored and blessed to be the person who will probably go down in history along with the actor and the director who will be remembered as the people who laid the foundation of filmmaking, Indian filmmaking in Vietnam. This is something which is a very historic and unique thing. You know, Indian films have gone across the globe. Indian films are shot in almost all parts of the world. But shooting a film which is the first ever film shot in a beautiful land, I'm really surprised that in past 75 years why such big filmmakers have not kind of discovered this jewel. But maybe because, like we said, we are talking about spirituality, maybe it was destiny.
You know that Vietnam has a wide range of landscape.
Yes.
So do you think this is an untapped treasure for the film industry?
So now what has happened is that although we are talking of love in Vietnam here, just to answer that it is so much of untapped potential that we are already looking at starting a couple of more films. One of our films is actually going on sets next month in Vietnam, and Shantanu is also now wanting to make another film with us, which he wants to make. So we have got
part two of Love in Vietnam.
no, a different film.
Different
film.
film. They are going to be right now as we talk.
Okay.
And this is when this film has not even released. There are already 3 to 4 films in pipeline. And I'm telling you, only God knows what will happen when this film gets released. You will actually have the whole Bollywood coming here.
Yes.
And especially to places like Da Nang, places like Phuoc, Bara Hills. I'm telling you, the places which we have shown there, they are going to be absolutely crowded.
In your opinion, what the Vietnamese need to do to become a major international film production hub like Thailand, South Korea, or India?
I think Vietnam is very open. The government is very open to the foreign filmmakers, and they are very supportive as of now. But yes, we can help. We are open to help to put a film policy on paper, have more incentives for the foreign filmmakers to come and collaborate with Vietnam. I've seen few of the Vietnamese films. There's a lot of potential in local Vietnamese films, and in fact we are going to collaborate with one of very interesting Vietnamese film also, which we are going to co-produce with the local Vietnamese director-producer. So, unfortunately we have not seen much of the Vietnamese content outside Vietnam. So it is very important to have Vietnamese films outside Vietnam also. So like Love in Vietnam in a way is half Vietnamese half Indian film, which will be showcased in almost all over the world. So this will
Including China.
including China. So China, US, Canada, Europe, UK,
Middle East, Australia,
New Zealand, and
of
the
course
Eastern
India.
So this film will bring this Vietnamese culture, Vietnamese story somehow to the outer world. So it is very, very important for any country to to reach out to the world through their cinema and their literature. So I think inside Vietnam, the government is doing a lot, but the need is to bring outside filmmakers here to film, so that the people can see Vietnam's locations. But apart from that, it is very important to push Vietnamese cinema to the outer world. We are happy to support, to distribute films in India or outside. Korean cinema. Why Korean cinema is so popular today? Because few of the Korean movies won Oscars. So they just stepped out of their country and they showcased their cinema to the world. They go to Cannes, they go to Berlin, to other festivals. So we need to bring these films out. And I know you don't have a proper policy as of now, but because being a part of Bollywood and international cinema, we are very happy to offer our support to make a proper policy.
And so now it's time for a quick Q&A. So each of you keep it short.
Okay.
Just keep it short. First, what's your most memorable scene?
Okay.
Scene number 58, that's my favorite.
So he's feeling shy. I think there's a scene where he kisses.
No, nothing of that sort. No, nothing of that sort.
What's your favorite Vietnamese dish?
Dish.
Pho.
Pho.
Pho. Veg but.
Short.
Vegetarian. Pho.
Pho. Siu.
Spring rolls, shrimp roll.
Shrimp roll.
Yeah.
Gọi cuốn.
Yeah.
Gọi cuốn.
Gọi
Yeah.
cuốn.
Gọi cuốn.
Okay.
Funniest behind the scene memory.
Bali said tripped.
I tripped over a girl.
Every day we had some kind of funny memories, so yeah, a lot.
Once again, we thank you all of you to
Thank you
come
Thank
to
you so much.
Thank you.
this
It was a
TV
pleasure.
show. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thưa quý vị, mong rằng Love in Việt Nam sẽ tiếp tục lan tỏa rộng hơn nữa đến khán giả quốc tế và mở ra nhiều cơ hội hợp tác mới giữa hai nền điện ảnh Việt Nam và Ấn Độ. Còn chúng ta, nếu như chưa xem phim thì đừng bỏ lỡ khi mà Love in Việt Nam ra rạp tại Việt Nam trong thời gian tới nhé. Cu Cà Phê sẽ là trích đoạn của bộ phim Love in Việt Nam và cũng là lời chào kết của chương trình. Cảm ơn quý vị và các bạn đã quan tâm theo dõi. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.
मैंने तो ये फैसला किया मैं तो वियतनाम भेज रहा हूँ
क्योंकि कोई मुझे रियल लाइफ कुछ मिली भी नहीं है उसके लिए इतना कलेश फैला रखा है तूने
लेन है
तू कहीं भी है
देख मानव तो ये ना भूल सारी लाइफ साथ में बितानी हमें
रोने का मन करे तो रो लेना पर उम्मीद कभी ना छोड़ो
उसे देखने के बाद ही समझ में आया अगर वो नहीं मिलेगी ना तो मैं मर जाऊंगा
तो चाहना इबादत है बेटा
दिल ही बनाता है दिल ही बिगाड़ता है अब वो लैला मजनू वाला प्यार नहीं होता है तू भूल जाओ उसे और वापस आ जाए यार